stranger. Oh, you look almost startled. I didn't mean to frighten you. Were you not expecting me? I have no idea why you'd expect me to be anywhere but here, in my own house. Unless, of course, you've been trying to get rid of me again. You haven't been trying to do that, have you? Right. Ugh, again with the sage. It's always the sage with you, I swear. How many times must you fail at something before you admit defeat? You'll not be rid of me anytime soon by the mere burning of plants. Nor by seances, nor holy water, nor spirit board. Funny that you'd try that one again, given that was how you pulled me from the ether in the first place. Nor crucifix, nor by any other ridiculous, superstitious nonsense. Not even with the help of a surprisingly cute priest. Of course I know, fool. I'm dead, not blind. What kind of a man would I be if I weren't fully aware of the goings-on in my own home? Did you really think that you were being sneaky by bringing him into the house in the dead of night? It's not as if I was sleeping, obviously. I was at rest for over 100 years, man. Why would I need more sleep? You brought him in. He did all of his priestly tasks. You were thankful for his help. Then he left. Then you were very thankful for the chance to watch that, huh? Almost makes you want to take the vow yourself if it means spending all your time with that at seminary. Amen. Oh, brighten up. So you've once again failed to get rid of me. Big deal. I'm hardly a problem for you. I have been nothing but accommodating and friendly to you. Especially when one considers that you're in my home. Frankly, I'm offended that you're so desperate to send me back beyond the veil. It doesn't seem very polite, now does it? Especially as you're the one who summoned me in the first place. I suppose common decency must have gone out of fashion while I was at rest. How tragic. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you didn't know I'd stick around. I'll be sure to make that my problem, dear. Yes, you didn't know something before you summoned me, so now it's my responsibility to turn right back around and go back to the void from whence I came. Is that right? Is that what you're telling me? Are you saying that I should center your problems instead of my own? I'm dead, you fool. There is quite literally no problem of yours that would matter to me. And I quite enjoy being able to interact with the mortal world again. Thank you very much. So I don't think I'll be going anywhere. So stop wasting your time trying to get rid of me. You're stuck with me. Oh, come on now. No snappy retort. No stubborn defiance. No angry exhortations. Well, where's the fun in that? Ugh. You're infuriating sometimes, do you know that? I just want to have some fun driving you insane, and here you are resigning yourself to living with me. You're not even going to put up a fight. What am I even supposed to do with you if you won't even castigate me for my insolence? Or burn your stupid plants and wave them around the house? Or chant some mangled Latin you found on your little computer thing? This is absurd. Grow a spine, man. You can't just sit there and let me walk all over you. Don't look at me with that blank, uncomprehending stare, you buffoon. You can hear me quite clearly. Well, of course I want you to resist me. Why on earth would I want to spend my afterlife with a pushover? I spent over a century in the void watching my old home, unable to interact with anyone or anything without any sort of conflict. Do you realize how boring it is to rest eternally in the afterlife? Almost makes one wish hell were real. At least there I'd have something to do. Really? You're surprised by this? Do you really believe that some omnipotent being in the sky created a magical city in the clouds for those deemed to be morally pure, then created a corresponding fiery pit for the damned? Absurd. Irrational superstition. Next to be asking about fairies. Yes, I'm a ghost. How does that relate to anything I just said? Why would it change my thinking? Ghost or not, I came into my own after the Age of Enlightenment, in a world governed by natural laws and scientific principles. Of what use are gods and spirits to a man living in the world of steam engines and printing presses? Why, I'm not even fully convinced that I am a ghost. I certainly didn't believe in such rubbish before my untimely demise. How did I die? I fell ill during a business trip to Paris. I was unaware of the shamefully filthy miasmic composition of the city's air, and I fell ill shortly after my return. Tell me, have scientists in your time improved the means by which doctors are able to rebalance an overabundance of choleric humors in the body? Yes, humors, boy. Don't tell me that science has regressed from the foundation of all medicine in the last millennium. What? What is germs? Really? You expect me to entertain such a farcical idea? Tiny creatures inside of your body causing illness. Oh, well, I suppose every generation has its own fantastical superstitions. What were we talking about again? How did we get to this topic? Oh, right. How dare you roll over and admit defeat? Were I in your position, and were I so foolish to believe in ghosts rather than seeking a rational explanation for the mysterious goings-on in my home, I'd be fighting tooth and nail to root out that insidious intruder. I would be consulting every priest and monk and witch and spiritualist I could find, poring over every book about the supernatural I could get my hands on. I would be doing something, at least, if I really felt that being haunted was a problem. And another thing, What? Well, yes, you fool. Of course, if I felt that way. This is all entirely contingent on the view that a haunting is a problem. If you didn't feel that my being here was a problem, then I wouldn't expect you to work so hard at expelling me. If you find me so repellent, then the least you could do is make an effort, you understand. None of this resigned boo-hooing about my presence if you aren't exploring every option available to you. Either get rid of me or learn to enjoy living with me. I can't stand a man who's all bark and no bite. The choice is entirely yours, of course, but know that I will be judging you for it. Get rid of me, accept me. I don't care what you do, frankly, as long as you do something. And as long as you do it emphatically. None of these wishy-washy half measures, nor any whining and complaining. Either admit that you enjoy my company or work harder to get rid of me, but for God's sake, don't just act as if I don't exist. I'm here to stay, darling. What are you going to do about it? Just decide what you want. and pursue it. Well, of course you'd choose to be rid of me. You're a real tease, do you know that? But fine. Keep hitting me with your best shot, boy. You'll admit that you like having me around eventually. By the way, I might be a man of science, but I certainly wouldn't mind if you summoned that cute priest for another go. Couldn't hurt to rule out every option, right? Thanks for listening. If you made it all the way to the end of this audio, be sure to leave a comment that says, "Eternally Eligible Bachelor." This has been a production of Whispurr Home Audio. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. If you're interested in accessing more of our amazing content, including early access to YouTube audios, a private Discord, and exclusive, spicy content you won't find anywhere else, join our Whispurr Home Audio customer rewards program at patreon.com/WhispurrAudio. Special thanks as always to my Whispurr's tier patrons: Castiel, Cute Silent Fox, Luna Rose, Maple Apples, and Star. Thanks again for being a valued customer of Whispurr.